Hello there, I'm Vanessa and I'm making a video for the District 5 Thespians. I've always known that I've loved performing, especially in middle school, but at the school that I went to, their drama department was 0 to none. So when I got to high school, that was when I really got to experience everything that theater had to offer. Ever since I joined high school, drama has been a very important part of my whole experience, and without everything that I have went through with districts and thespians and plays and productions, I would have never gotten the courage to go out and try to pursue this as a career and go out and do what I love. I recently was accepted into the American Academy of Dramatic Arts, and I don't know if I'm going, but I wouldn't have gotten even there if it wasn't for everything that I've learned being a part of this society. I want to thank the drama department at Bishop Moore High School. I was there for 2 years. Being there really taught me how everything worked and the history of theater, and I got to meet a bunch of great people and be a part of like really cool productions and being able to be in roles that I am so glad that I got the chance to do. And with them was the first time I went to districts, which has been one of the highlights of my high school year, hands down. Going to districts every year and just seeing the amount of talent that District 5 had is insane. And it was always such a delight seeing all the passionate kids just like me going through what they want. I was always so shocked and surprised that we had so much going on in this little city. And then going to the Florida State Thespians has also been amazing because then you see it in a wider variety. A huge thanks to my current troupe and a troupe that I graduated from, Troupe 557 at Edgewater. My theater family, we have been through a lot, and I just had the best time and the best theater experiences there. Through the rough and through the fantastic, I have learned and developed as a creator so much. I can never underestimate my experience with that troupe. I love them all. And just my whole time being a part of this society, it really is going to help me in the future, and I can never say thank you enough. From Shakespeare to Monologue Mondays, from being in tech to on the stage, this experience will always stick with me and really help me develop as a creator and help me go out for my passion. And again, to District 5, thank you. A huge thank you from me.
Hi, my name is Griffin and I represent Troupe 592. Okay. So before I begin my speech, I want to thank 3 very important people. They have been with me throughout my entire high school experience. We were in our first show together at Colonial, which was Hairspray, and we may not have been the best of friends at times, but we've always just somehow stuck together. So those people are Alexis Garcia, Kyra Burke, and Gemilise Parada. Thank you guys, and I love you so much. So, let's begin. First off, I'm so grateful for this troupe and what it has done for me. In fact, thank you doesn't even show. I don't think I can give enough thank yous to show how grateful I am for what this troupe has done for me. And Ms. Bear and Mr. Horho are forever going to be a part of my heart because they are so amazing with the amount of opportunities they have given me to express myself, to go to districts, to go to state, to be in this show, to have worked in this position. They have trusted me so much, and I don't know how I'm ever going to repay them, and I don't know how I'm ever going to repay the troupe. I just don't know. As a freshman, I never really thought that I would get this far. I wanted to, of course, but I never really thought that I was going to be a co-vice president or an officer to begin with. And that goes to me not having a lot of confidence in myself and not believing in myself. And I think theater has somewhat helped me with that, and it's just been a way for me to express myself without really talking as me. I've been so thankful to have been able to express myself, and to say that I have done those things brings me so much pride, But at the end of the day, it's not about who I played or what position I got. It's about the memories that I created on that stage and the connections that I made with the audience, the friends that I made in drama club, and the amount of people that have inspired me. You know, winning an award is of course important, and I don't mean to demean that in any way. But I'm going to remember you as a friend and not for what you won. Okay, that's all I'm trying to say on that subject. So, I am so honored to have served as the vice president, the co-vice president, along with Journey Wagner, and I'm so honored to have served as the publicity chair and fundraising head. This troupe really is amazing, and I may not have always done my job, but I did try to do the best that I could at it. Theater has really allowed me to open up and be myself, and I've grown so much as a leader and as a person, as a singer and as a dancer, an actor, a tech. All these areas I've grown into with the help of theater, and one of my main goals in life is to help inspire people through performing, and I hope that I have done that as well as I can. I hope that I have done that for the underclassmen, and I hope they just see how important to take in every opportunity and everything, and to not take it lightly. I've learned how to be confident and never give up in myself, and never give up in general. Legally Blonde was a show that I did my sophomore year, and my favorite line that I still live up to every day is, being true to yourself never goes out of style. And it really doesn't, because you should always walk into a room and be who you are. You shouldn't have to hide yourself. And that's what theater does. It allows you to walk in and be yourself, and everyone's going to accept you, because they're all as crazy as you. We're all theater kids here. And going to state and going to district competitions has allowed me to see that, and it's allowed me to see people like me who are obsessed with theater, and we all love it so much. And so, again, going back to what theater's done for me, it's allowed me to connect with people who I didn't know that I would be friends with. It's allowed me to share relationships, and it's allowed me to grow as a person with these people. So, yeah. I love 592 with all my heart, and I know it's going to be in good hands next year. And I'm so thankful for what it has done for me. And I'm thankful for everyone in District 5 for being my friend and always accepting and supporting and making me feel amazing about myself. I'm just so grateful for it. And I'm sorry that this speech couldn't have been better. I'm a rambler. But yeah, I just wanted to express how important theater is for everyone. So now that we are all moving on, I think it is time to seize the day. It's time to defy gravity, because being yourself never goes out of style. And I just want to thank you for everything, District 5 and Troupe 592, Ms. Barrow, Mr. Horho, Rachel Dell, Erica Ruiz, Aaron Galacci, Taylor Hoffman, there are so many people that I want to thank, and that's an amazing feeling that there's so many people. So I just want to say thank you for everything that you guys have done for me. And yeah.
Hello, my name is Marisa Medina, and I'm a proud thespian of District 5, Troupe 592. And I want to start off by thanking Miss Vera and Mr. Horoho for helping me so much in theater. In just the past 2 years, I've grown so much as an actress and a performer. And it's really weird to be saying goodbye, but I know I will always remember 592 in such a good light, because not only did we work so hard for what we wanted, but at the end of the day, what mattered is that we had fun and we had such amazing feedback from the audiences, and it's just so amazing. I remember my first year in theater, I was so nervous because I was surrounded by so many talented people, and I got into theater knowing nothing about theater. But it's amazing how in the span of 2 years, I've learned so much from such amazing teachers and so many friends that helped me through theater, and even through the tough times and the confusing times and the super happy times. And it's great to know that theater is a place where I can go whenever I'm feeling down, and it's like a safe place. And I love my theater family, and I love Troupe 592 in general, and it's been the best time in my high school career. Like, I was always looking forward to going into theater and having that fun and adrenaline when you do a solo or monologues, and it's amazing. Along the way, I met 2 specifically amazing people that I want to mention, which is George. And I want to say that George is such an amazing person. He works hard for what he wants, and I inducted him during the fall after our fall play, and he will be an official officer of 592 starting next school year, and I'm so proud of him, and he has come such a long way, even though he started off in a really great position. And next person I want to mention is Carmen, and I want to start off by saying, Carmen, you light up the room whenever you walk in. You are so kind-hearted and so adorable, and I know you're going to do so great as an officer next year, and I can't wait to see what projects you're doing and how much improvements you're going to be making in just 1 year. And I know you and George will make 592 memorable. I want to finish this video off by saying thank you, Troupe 592. Thank you, all my friends. Thank you, Mr. Horoho, Miss Bera. I'm just so happy that I got to be part of Troupe 592. And it's sad to say goodbye, but it's been great. It really has. Troupe 592 has done so much for me, and I'll never forget it. And with that being said, I proudly represent District 5, Troupe 592.
Hello, District 5. This is Kieren Rivera from Troupe 592, and this is my farewell video. I wasn't expecting this to go by so fast. Everyone kept telling me that your senior year goes by really, really fast, and I didn't really listen, and it's true. And that's my message to underclassmen, to really don't take advantage of time, to really enjoy your years, and really go out and participate and do everything you can, because it was the highlight of my high school career. I want to say District 5 that I don't know where we'll all be, but I know that it's gonna be big. Wherever we'll be, it's gonna be big, and it's gonna be amazing. And you guys are so talented, and I can't wait to see where everyone was gonna go. You know what I mean? Troupe 592, you guys taught me what it's meant to be a part of this friend family thing. I think what makes our troupe so special is that no matter the bump in the road, no matter what happens, we're constantly there for each other. After every performance, we're there, we're hugging each other, we're just so close. And I think that's absolutely amazing of us, that we're just such a family, no matter what. And I want to thank my directors, Mr. Jorge and Mrs. Vera, for being so patient with us, because we're intense and we're crazy. No, I'm just kidding. But I can't imagine where we'd be without you guys. And I was introduced to like the troupe by this one kid. His name was Simon. He was a senior when I was a sophomore, and I don't think it was a coincidence that he introduced me to my family today. And I'm forever grateful to him. And I'm so happy that I became a thespian my sophomore year. And I participated, and I ushered, and I did a house managing, and then I performed, and then I performed at state, and I did all these amazing things because of the support of my troupe and District 5. And it's never over. This is my farewell, but it's never over, and you guys will always be with me. And that's it. Because I'm bad with words. Alright, so I can happily say that I've represented District 5, Troupe 5-9.
Hey District 5, I'm Serena from 592, and for the past 3 years I've had the amazing opportunity of working on the technical crew over at Colonial. I went from working the mid-stage Traveler my sophomore year to stage managing the last 3 productions during my senior year. When I joined, I never intended to join. I never intended to stay either. I only joined because I was in Theater 1 first period with Mrs. Vera, and they were doing Legally Blonde the musical, and she pushed me and pushed me and pushed me every day for like 2 weeks to join, and so did my sister. So I finally caved in and I joined, and I teched for it. I walked in my first day and was put on the mid-stage Traveler. During that time I also sprained my ankle. My feet have nothing to do with the ropes, but I managed to do it because I'm just that clumsy. And I laughed about it with people, and I related to the people that were there, and I fell in love with theater while I was there. And I realized that this is a place that I want to spend the rest of my high school career. So I did. I stuck with it through all of the good and all of the bad that has happened, and I'm glad to say that I'm a graduating senior, and that I stuck with 592. I'm glad to say that I never gave up, and that I pushed myself to stay through everything, and that theater has taught me a lot. It's taught me how hard that I can work, how hard I can push myself, and how amazing some people are, and how to trust people more, and most importantly, how to not only be confident in myself, but in my work and in my craft. Theater has given me such amazing opportunities, such as going to districts and state, and has given me the opportunities to meet my best friends. And I'm so grateful for it. I wouldn't trade joining theater for anything in the world. And this is coming from someone who didn't intend to join, who was basically forced to join. So I've been racking my brain on what to say in this video, and I finally just sat down and started recording and talking, because I don't know how to say goodbye to theater. I mean, I'm not really going to say goodbye to theater, because theater is going to be in my life for probably the rest of my life. I will never forget going to districts and going to state and performing and teching one acts and seeing main stages and meeting some of the most amazing people. But it is a goodbye to high school theater, and it's time to move on to bigger things. I'm given opportunities to follow my dreams because of theater, and I'm going to follow my dreams. I'm going to study technical theater because I want it to stay in my life. I've worked really hard the past 3 years to get to where I am now, I guess, and I thank theater all for that. I'm really happy I joined, and I'm really happy that I'm graduating as a 592 alumni. Wow, it's crazy to say that, but I'm officially a 592 alumni. I am the next Mr. Haraho, which is the most amazing award that I could have won. I've won Best Tech Run Crew, Rising Star Tech my first years. I won Best Stage Manager and Best Assistant Stage Manager last year, and I won Best Stage Manager and Best Ensemble Scene this year. But the most satisfying award was winning that next Mr. Haraho award, because it means all of the work that I put in these 3 years weren't for nothing. And it has given me the push to study technical theater in college, and I am happy to say that I will, and that I will remain with theater in my life. So, for now, this is goodbye. I hope to see many of you in the future, and I cannot wait to see the amazing things that come out of the amazing people in District 5.
Hi District 5, I'm Julia Van Warner. I'm from Troop 850. I'm the social chair. District 5 has taught me so much, especially to accept others and to just accept yourself, basically. Coming in freshman year, I remember I was like, oh gosh, these kids are weirdos, and they ended up being some of my best friends. My favorite high school memories, literally the only thing I'm really gonna miss about high school is definitely theater. I've learned so much from everyone, and at districts, like the district festival and the state festival, there's just so much talent, and just having everyone be so supportive of each other has just been such an amazing experience. I'm going to miss District 5 and my troupe more than anything. I just want to say thank you so much for letting me discover myself and become a better person and actress, and I hope that everyone has amazing futures ahead of them. I know they will. Thank you guys for everything. Bye.
Hi, my name is Caroline, and I'm from District 5's Troop 1139. When I first joined the Boone High School Theater Department, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. It was a big, talented family that welcomed everyone with open arms. But not only was my troupe that way, but the entire district of District 5 was. And with that, I would like to say thank you. Thank you for all of your support, the memories and friends that have been made within my past 4 years here. From district competitions to state competitions to little troupe shows in between, I am beyond grateful to have been a part of this amazingly talented, passionate group of people. And within this vast expanse of talented people is my not-so-little troupe, Troop 1139. You guys have been my home away from home. I could not have imagined getting through high school without you. And each director that has passed through, I've learned so much from each and every one of you. Tiffany Wagley, David Lee, Nadine Love, and Andrew Castle, and including all the mentors that you have brought in, Amanda Woodward, Rob Ward, Joyce Arbicus, Michael Pagan, and Beth Marshall. You guys are the reasons why I'm wanting to pursue technical theater as my career. I could not have asked for a better team of people to learn from. And thank you for everything that you have taught me. Someone once told me, don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. I love you guys and thank you for an incredible 4 years. And to my troupe, 10203.
Hey there, District 5. My name is Jaylynn Manguel, and I'm from Troop 1139. Being a part of this district has been amazing. I've got to meet so many great people, make new friends, and create unforgettable memories. The D5 family is pretty awesome. Theater is very special to me, as is probably to all of you. Theater and the stage are my home. Theater has saved my life, helped me become stronger, and has helped me find my true passion. Shout out to a special group, Lake Nona High School, Troop 7434. You are 1139's sister troupe, and our Bona Bond has meant so much to me. And last but not least, the people who have meant the most. Boone High School's Troop 1139. My temporary home, but forever family. You guys have kept me going all 4 years of high school, and I'm so honored to have been a part and made a mark on this troop. I'm grateful to all the directors I've had here. Tiffany Wagley, David Lee, Nadine Love, and Andrew Castle, and all the mentor leaders they have brought in. Joyce Arbicuous, aka Mama J, Amanda Woodward, Beth Marshall, and Rob Ward. It's been an honor and a pleasure to work with all of them and learn from them. Troop 1139 will always have a special place in my heart, and I love them all so. I wish the best for everyone's journey in District 5 and those who are leaving it. I will be continuing my journey in the major of musical theater and working technical theater somewhere in there. I remember a little bird telling me, "Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened." And that's exactly what I'll be doing. So, thank you, District 5, for everything you've done for me. And remember, theater can be a home to anyone, so let's always keep an open mind. I love you, District 5. Bye.
Hi guys, my name is Alexia Correa and I go to Boone High School, Troop 1139, and I'd like to give my message as a graduating senior. So to District 5, I'd like to say thank you for giving me a safe space to perform my art in. What I mean by that is that as we are one of the most competitive districts in the state, we are the most supportive of one another, I feel, in my opinion. You'll see us at each other's shows, and every single show that we'll do in a season, there will be a troupe from District 5 there to support us. And I am so grateful for that, and I think that's insane because at districts, it's a little cutthroat sometimes. And that being said, we are the most competitive district, so you would expect that. However, even within that cutthroat setting, we're still there to support one another in our events, when we win, when we lose, when, you know, life doesn't seem fair at the moment, when we're upset. Like, we're always there for each other, and I think that that is beautiful and amazing, and I hope that you guys never lose that. I'd like to give a message to my underclassmen who maybe haven't heard this before, but it is okay to lose. And what I mean by that is, as a freshman, I won Best in Show with Boone's large group, and then I had that expectation of, oh, I'm always going to win something because this, you know, I won the first year, so like that makes sense, we're just going to keep winning. And that wasn't the case, and I think that that's okay, and I'm so glad that I learned that lesson, that districts isn't be all end all. You know, just because I won districts doesn't mean that I'm gonna win a Tony, and just because I lost doesn't mean that I'm not good. And so I think that it's really important that you don't let competition theater define your talent and define who you are as a performer. And it's hard sometimes to do that, but once I learned that lesson, I think that that is when I truly became who I am as a performer, and I learned so much about myself because of that. So I guess my message to you is, like, it's okay and to live in the moment anyway, and feel sad, feel down, but, you know, pick yourself back up and try again. And I think that that is one of the most important things that I could stress to the future generations of District 5. So in closing, I'd like to give a message to my troupe, my friends, my family. You guys are a pain in my butt most of the time, but I love you anyway, and I don't think that I would have had it any other way. You guys truly are my family away from home. When I didn't want to go home, sometimes you guys would allow me to stay at your house, or we could just hang out after school. Miss Love, you have been there for me when I have been in your office crying at least 50 million times because something happened with someone, and you truly have been a third mom to me, because I already have 2 other ones, but you really have been a mother figure, and I want to say thank you for that. I want to say thank you for raising our troupe to be who we are. Humble and yet so talented and ready to move on, and it is because of everybody that I've met, you've all touched me in a way that has helped me grow along my journey, and so I want to say thank you, because I wouldn't be who I am without that. So without further ado, I would like to officially say goodbye, and I will always be here in the sidelines watching everyone. So thank you, District 5.
Hey District 5, I'm Lauren.
I'm Lauren.
And I'm Leilani.
And we love Troop 4848.
Hello fellow thespians, I am Senior Marisa, and I am a member of the Thespian Troop 6902. I'll be graduating this year and going to Rollins College to study theater. I first learned of thespians and got more interested in it when I was in my senior year, around like the first semester of it. And when I found out what they do, I got interested because I like to sing and dance and perform. And so I asked Alex Sheffield if she could get me into a meeting so I can be part of it. And so I went into the meeting and I liked it a lot. And so I decided to get inducted and find out what it is. And after inductions, I was able to perform an original song that I created with the help of the lovely Emily Sheets, who gave me the melody of it. Being a thespian, I think I got more confident and more and less nervous to do what I want to do, to just be myself, because I like to sing, I like to dance, and I think thespians really helped me with that. And what else? Like, everyone I knew in thespians are really good, and they're funny, and they're really cool. So it was sad that I was leaving this year, and I'll miss them a lot. But I hope I come back to visit, and everything is new, and they just keep exploring. The people I'll miss will be definitely Elise Eckhoff. She's the sweetest girl I've ever known. She was even generous enough to give me a nice graduation gift, which was really nice. And I'll miss everyone's acting skills, especially Ava, an 8th grader, who has a very strong voice and is very good at acting. And she performed Kyra the Latte Boy in inductions, which I was really good and was very moving. What else can I say? I really hope there's a club similar to Thespians in Rollins, and I hope I keep being more confident in myself and being able to sing in front of the public and to not be scared of what I'm doing and to just not be held back by the fear and nerves I have. What else? And I hope this has been a good video for you, my fellow thespians. Hope to see you soon. Bye. That the most influential people in my life are my parents and the friends I've made in school, or especially in thespians, and my teachers, especially my guidance counselor, Miss Elliott. My parents keep telling me to just do what I think is right and to not be afraid to do what I love, and they keep pushing me to be more confident and to not hold back. My teachers, especially my chorus teacher, Miss Tusick, I've known him for 3 years. Well, 3 to 4 years, but I wasn't in her class last year because of scheduling. Anyway, she's helped me out a lot. And there's also my acting teacher, Miss Walden, who has introduced me to public speaking when I was really nervous to talk in front of people, but she helped me out too, and she even recommended either UCF or Rollins, so I chose Rollins. And Miss Elliott, she's my guidance counselor. Didn't really talk to her about thespians and like my interest in singing and dancing, but she did help with my college decisions, and like she gave me good advice when I needed it, so I should thank her for that too. So yeah, those were the influential members that helped me in my journey.
Hey District 5, this is Casey Knoyer, and I'm the co-president of Troop 7059. I just wanted to take this time to thank you all so much. for making districts and state just such a blast for me. I have been a part of Thespians for all 4 years of high school, and I've been president of my troupe for the past 2 years. And Thespians has just meant so much to me. It has helped me grow so much as a performer and as a person, and all of you are to thank for that. Thank you for being the best district out there, and I'm sure I'm a little biased when I say that, but I think District 5 is awesome. You guys are incredible. Y'all such talented performers. It's amazing, and I'm so thankful that I've gotten to be a part of this for the past 4 years, really. I want to thank my troupe, in specific, Troupe 7059. Y'all are amazing. You're so much fun to be around, so much fun to work with. And I've had so much fun being your president for these past 2 years, but I know you're in good hands now, and I can't wait to see what y'all do. And that goes for the district in general. I can't wait to hear what amazing one-acts were at districts and how incredible the critics' choice were from districts and state. I know you all are going to do incredible things, and while I'll miss being a part of it a lot, I can't wait to see what you guys have in the future. I also want to thank my troupe director, Mrs. Cogburn. She has been there for me for however long. I can't even remember. I think I met her when I was in 7th grade. I started drama. Yeah, so thank you, Mrs. Cogburn, for everything. Thank you for helping me grow not only as a performer, but as a person. Thank you for teaching me so much about theater and about life, and for teaching me how to talk slowly on stage, which I'm not talking slowly now, but I know how to do, thanks to Mrs. Cogburn. And last but not least, I want to thank my co-president and best friend, Maddie DiStefano. She has done so much for me and the troupe, and none of us would be anywhere in Troupe 7059 without her. She gets all of the details done, she plans inductions when I am crying over AP exams like I have been this past week. So just again, thank you so much, District 5, for everything. Thespians has been such a huge part of my life, and I can't believe I'm not going to be coming to district and state again next year. And I gotta stop now before I cry, but you guys have meant so much to me, and I'm sure all of my fellow presidents and seniors feel the same way. So thank you, District 5, for making high school and Thespians so much fun and for leaving such a lasting impact on me. I'm going to miss y'all a lot next year, but I can't wait to see what incredible things you're doing. Bye!
Dear Troupe 7475, I just want to say thank you for accepting me as one of your own so quickly. The only other place I felt where I belonged was in choir, and the people in this troupe are so amazing. Mrs. McGovern-Boucher, thank you for believing in me and pushing me to always be better and being okay with being vulnerable. This troupe is one filled with love and family. In the short year that I've gotten to know everyone in the troupe, I've grown to love them so much, every single one of them. I'm very fond of all the memories of states and districts. I'm proud of my troupe for getting straight superiors for the Georgian woman at districts and states. They plan on going to Seminole State College and eventually transferring to university in hopes of majoring in music education, because honestly the performing arts truly saved me, and I don't know what I would be without it, and I hope to one day make my students feel the same way. For the last time, thank you for letting me be vulnerable, and goodbye, District 5, Troupe 7475.
Hello, District 5. My name is Alison Strout, and I proudly represent Troupe 4848 and 7475. Okay, I have been in theater since I was in 7th grade, and I loved it so much that I decided to continue it in high school. I auditioned for a spring musical of my freshman year and became part of the ensemble group, which was awesome, and then flash forward to the end of my sophomore year, and I was told that I had to move to another school, which was really nerve-wracking for me, but luckily I was able to stay with my district. So I walked up to the director of this school and told her how I had done theater at my last high school, and how I still wanted to do it, and so she encouraged me to perform in the fall play, to audition for the fall play, and then I was very lucky to be a part of that cast, because then I really got to know my new troupe members. With each memory and with each play, you really get to create a bond that seems to get stronger and stronger with every moment that you spend with your troupe. So having to leave your troupe is really difficult, and I'm really going to miss everything that we've experienced together, and especially just performing our one act at State was like absolutely amazing. It was so beautiful, and I'm really going to miss everything that we've done together as a troupe. I wanted to say thank you to my directors, Miss McGovern-Boucher and Mr. Boucher, and I wanted to say thank you to my troupe members as well. I feel like I'm about to cry. I'm really gonna miss all of you, and this is really hard for me to do, but I know that everything that my troupe has helped the troupe has helped me with will help me in my adult life. So thank you so much for everything that you've done, and I'm really gonna miss you guys. So thank you. I love you guys so much. Bye.
Hey District 5, this is Kyra Dunstan, and I want to tell you just how amazing it's been working with you guys. I can go on forever, but I don't have enough storage for that. But I just want to tell you how it was a pleasure getting to know different people from different places, because you never know what you were going to meet. And exactly as I thought, I went there and I met so many different people that had so many different ways of acting and methods, and it's good to get out there and explore it. And I'm just so grateful for that experience. Also, to my troupe, when I first came there, I didn't know where I would belong. I didn't know if I would go to chorus. I didn't know whether I would go to band. And then my counselor put me in theater, and I was scared to go in there because theater is just not acting. It's way more than that. It's getting to know people, communicative skills. You get to know the business side of theater, stage managing, lights, mute. It's just not one thing. And that's what I love about theater. It shows you so many different plays of life, and it shows through life, but just on stage. And when I walked in the room, you opened your arms and you let me come in and you let me be myself, and I really appreciate you for that. To my sponsor and to my fellow troupe members and my fellow thespians, thank you. You made my years of high school better. You made me want to get out of bed in the morning. When I didn't feel like it, I came sick. I came just all types of ways just to get back to you guys, because you mean that much to me. And I just want to say how sad I am to be moving on, but you will never be forgotten. And I will be back next year to volunteer, so
hey, District 5, it's Shlomo, Red Hat Guy, Anthony, Late for Dinner, all of the above. This is my farewell video. I don't want to do this. So to everyone in District 5 and outside of District 5, I want to say thank you for showing me how awesome we are and how talented we are. Because there have been many, many times where I didn't believe that I could do anything. And just seeing everyone in our district perform, seeing, Songs for a New World, and seeing 42nd Street and everything else in between, it gave me really a lot of hope that, we can get jobs in the future. I want to say a specific thank you to Izzy Delgado, who's a 6893 alumni. for being, you know, my mom for the past 4 years, and for just always being there and helping me through all of life's bullcrap. And a special thank you to Mr. Cook and Mama Cook for being the best District 5 chair people, and for being 6893's actual parents, because there have been times that I didn't think I could get through anything, and you really helped me out in more ways than I can ever say. Joseph, don't be a stupid yellow hat guy. Be as good as you can be. Make all of the social media accounts better, because I tried to build these as big as I could, and there have been a lot of times where I feel like I failed the entire district, and if you need anything, you know I'm here, and you better not screw up. I promise you that. You better not. And the same goes to Mo. I know you're going to be an amazing student technical director, and you've got this. I want to say some special thank yous and shout outs to District 3 and Mr. Brenlinger for always being so amazing and selling your buttons, and for letting me sell buttons at State this year and meet all of those thousands of people. And thank you to District 9 and to Miss Warfield Painter. I don't remember her last name. For Lindsay Warfield, yes. Thank you for making State amazing and absolutely flawless every year. So I'll be going to UCF for the stage management program, and I'll be back. So I don't want to think of this as goodbye. I just want to say see you later. So you'll see me at District next year, and I beg all of you to act well your part, for there all the honor lies. And for the very last time, I proudly represent District 5, Troop 6893.